So good morning once again to all the students of Pride Assembly School and all the students worldwide. So at first I would like to tell you that please stay at home and be safe because the pandemic is still not over. And so far we have been going through the chapter the reflection of light. So we have studied many things in this chapter. So today we will proceed from the point that rules for obtaining images formed by a concave mirror. What are the rules for obtaining images formed by a concave mirror? As I have already told you that there are two types of mirrors, concave mirror and convex mirror. As I have showed you like this, what is the convex mirror and what is like if you take a spoon, the inner part and the outer part, the inner part is the concave, the outer part is the convex. So the same way we will be looking the rules like when we keep the object at the focus, or when we keep the object beyond the focus, or when we keep the object between the pole and the focus. So what are the different scenarios and what are the different kind of images that can be obtained on the screen? So basically today we will look for rules for obtaining images formed on the concave mirror. So one point that is very important that is to be noted, this you need to keep in mind that for obtaining any image we need at least two rays of light for obtaining any image. For example मैं आपको बताऊं, अगर आप कुछ चाहते हैं कुछ भी करना, यहाँ पे मान लीजिए ये मिरर है, दिस इज द पॉलिश सरफेस, दिस इज एम डैश, दिस इज एक्स, दिस इज वाई, दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस, this one is the principal axis. So what happens here, if you want an image to be formed, you need at least two rays. Suppose this is the focus and this is the center of curvature. So कम से कम हमें दो रे चाहिए, मतलब एक रे ऐसे और एक और रे मान लीजिए कहीं से आ रहा हो ऐसे. तो मिनिमम जो है मतलब A और ये मान लीजिए A डैश, B और ये मान लीजिए B डैश. हमको कम से कम दो रे ऑफ लाइट चाहिए, एक ये रे ऑफ लाइट और एक ये रे ऑफ लाइट. कम से कम हमें जो है दो रे ऑफ लाइट चाहिए जो कहीं से भी आता हो. दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस दैट इज परपेंडिकुलर टू द मिरर. तो हमें कम से कम दो रे ऑफ लाइट चाहिए. और हमें पता है कि अगर कोई एक मिरर है, देयर इज अ मिरर हियर, सो व्हाट हैपन, देयर आर इनफाइनाइट रेज ऑफ लाइट कमिंग थ्रू इट. ऐसे आ रहा है, 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 ऐसे. तो इनफाइनाइट रेज ऑफ लाइट आ रहा है उसमें, है कि नहीं. लेकिन कम से कम हमें इमेज बनाने के लिए दो रेज ऑफ लाइट की आवश्यकता होती है. तो उसमें क्या लिखेंगे, आई विल राइट इट डाउन. फॉर एन इमेज टू बी फॉर्म, फॉर एन इमेज टू बी फॉर्म मतलब एक इमेज बनने के लिए, फॉर एन इमेज टू बी फॉर्म वी एटलीस्ट नीड टू reflected rays of light intersected मतलब कम से कम हमें दो रे ऑफ लाइट चाहिए जो इंटरसेक्ट हो. सो फॉर एन इमेज टू बी फॉर्म्ड वी एटलीस्ट नीड टू रेज ऑफ लाइट इंटरसेक्टेड विथ ईच अदर, एक दूसरे के साथ जो हो वो इंटरसेक्ट करे, तभी जो है हम कोई भी इमेज जो है स्क्रीन पे बना सकते हैं. दिस इज द बेसिक, ये आपको जानना बहुत ही जरूरी है. अब हम लोग चलेंगे वन बाय वन इन द रूल्स ऑफ द इमेजेस टू बी फॉर्म्ड. ओके, चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं. रूल नंबर 1. सो दिस बिकम्स रूल नंबर 1. व्हाट डज द रूल नंबर 1 से? रूल नंबर 1 क्या कहता है? A ray of light parallel to the principal axis. A ray of light parallel to the principal axis. Parallel to the principal axis. PA is in short principal axis. A ray of light parallel to the principal axis of the concave mirror. A ray of light parallel to the principal axis of the concave mirror passes through the focus after reflection. So there are two important words, focus and reflection. A ray of light parallel to the principal axis of concave mirror passes through the focus after reflection. This we will see using a diagram. Okay, how does this happen? See. Okay, suppose this is the principal axis x, extend it here y. This is the polished surface of the mirror. This is M. Say this is M dash. Okay. Now what happens? This is the principal axis. So the ray of light parallel to the principal axis. Suppose this is the ray of, we have to make the focus. This is the center of curvature. Okay. This is the focus. This is the center of curvature. So this is nothing but this is pole. P-O-L-E represented by P. Pole. Okay. So a ray of light parallel to the principal axis. Parallel to the principal axis. A ray of light, this is what? Parallel to the principal axis. A ray of light, this is the, suppose this is the ray of light, R-O-L-I, ray of light, parallel to the principal axis of a concave mirror, passes through the focus after reflection. After reflection, passes through the focus. So this like this, a ray of light parallel to the principal, suppose that A dash, B dash. So a ray of light parallel to the principal axis of a concave mirror passes through the focus after reflection. This you need to remember. This is rule number 1. Whenever there will be a ray of light which will be parallel to the principal axis, it will pass through the focus after reflection. So now we'll move on to rule number 2. Okay? So this is the diagram for it. I think it will be very much easier for you to understand. I think it's very much understood for you. The things are very much simple. There is no rocket science in this. Okay, so we'll go to rule number 2 and we'll rub this. So now we are moving to rule number 2. What does rule number 2 say about? A ray of light passing through the center of curvature reflects back in the same path. A ray of light passing through a ray. So we'll continue from here. Rule number 2. A ray of light passing through the center of curvature. COC I will be writing it here as center of curvature. Reflects back in the same path. Reflects back in the same path. Now, same path. So this we will understand it with the help of a diagram. Okay? How do we go about it? So let's see. This is the mirror. Concave mirror. Say this is M, this is M dash. This is the principal axis. We say that principal axis, this is X, this is Y, and this is Y. Okay? This is the pole. Say this is the focus. Say this is the center of curvature. So what does it say? A ray of light passing through the center of curvature reflects back in the same path. So if a ray of light is passing through this, so it will go through this, it will come back in the same direction. This is A, this point is A dash. So this will go in this direction and it will come back in the same direction. So this is rule number 2. A ray of light passing through the center of curvature, COC is center of curvature, reflects back in the same path. So next we will move on to rule number 3. Okay, I think this will be very much clear to you. There is nothing rocket science in this. There is nothing so much to go in deep and understand this. These are the basic rules. Like you are solving a mathematical problem, you have the basic rule a plus b ka whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So simply this is the same rule which we are following here. So now we'll go to rule number 3. So now we are moving on to rule number 3. Rule number 3. Okay, what does rule number 3 say? A ray of light a ray of light passing through the focus of the concave mirror gets parallel to the principal axis after reflection. You understand this? A ray of light passing through the focus of the concave mirror gets parallel to the principal axis after reflection. I will show you how does this get using a diagram. See the diagram. Okay, this is the mirror M dash. This is the principal axis X, Y. Now this is the pole, focus, center of curvature. So what is it saying? A ray of light passing through the focus. If a ray of light passes through the focus, so a ray of light passing through the focus, what happens? Gets parallel to the principal axis after reflection. This is our principal axis. So where does it get? It gets parallel to the principal axis after reflection. It gets parallel to the principal axis after reflection. So very much easy. As you can see the diagram, I find it out. What does it say? A ray of light passing through the focus of the concave mirror. This is the concave mirror, M dash. This is the pole. Okay, this is the focus. This is the curvature. Okay. So what happens? A ray of light passing through the focus of a concave mirror. Focus of the concave mirror. Passing through the focus. A ray of light passing through the focus of the concave mirror. Say this as K dash, L dash. So a ray of light passing through the focus of the concave mirror gets parallel to the principal axis. This is the principal axis. Gets parallel to the principal axis after reflection. So this is rule number 3. I think up to here it might be very much simple and straightforward to you. So now we'll move on to rule number 4, which is the last rule. Rule 4. What does rule number 4 say? A ray of light which is incident on pole. A ray of light which is incident on pole of a concave mirror. A ray of light which is incident on pole of a concave mirror is reflected back, making the same angle with that of the principal axis. So you'll understand it using a diagram. A ray of light which is incident, very much important, this is incident on pole of the concave mirror is reflected back, making the same angle with that of the principal axis. Again, this is the shiny part, you need to remember. This is the shiny part, silver coated, what you say, silver coated, or to make it even cheaper, we use aluminium coated, because silver is costlier than aluminium. That is why we even don't use silver in the electrical wires, because silver being much costlier than the aluminium. So we use aluminium or copper. But silver also is a very good conductor of electricity. Gold also is a very good conductor of electricity. Okay, so we are using this here. So this is the principal axis. Suppose this is the principal axis x. This goes up to here y. Okay. Now what does it say? A ray of a ray of light which is incident on the pole of a concave mirror. Incident on the pole of the concave mirror. Suppose a ray of light is coming. It is incident on the pole. I didn't make it pole. Focus and center of curvature. So a ray of light which is incident on the pole of a concave mirror is reflected back making the same angle. Suppose this is angle I. Is reflected back making the same angle. This angle will be angle R. This will be angle R. Okay? In the same angle with that of the principal axis. So this is the principal axis. This goes here. Here light will go this, come back in this way, and this comes out to be this. So this you take it as A. This you take it as C. So what happened? Here angle I is equal to angle R. Angle I will be equal to angle R. This is nothing but what we say incident ray is equal to the reflected ray, or the reflected ray is equal to the incident ray, or the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. You can also write it as angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. I think not till here there should not be any problem, as I have explained it to you in a very layman language that what does all the rules say. You need to remember the 4 rules of this. First one, what happens when the ray of light passes through the focus? Second, what happens when the ray of light passes through the center of curvature? Third one, what happens when the ray of light is parallel to the principal axis? And the fourth one, what happens when the ray of light falls at an angle on the pole? So these are the 4 basic rules that you need to remember. I think उसमें कुछ दिक्कत नहीं आनी चाहिए किसी को, है ना। बहुत इस आसान भाषा में मैंने आपको समझाया है, और ये बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है, बहुत ही रोचक है ये पढ़ने में। अगर आप इसे थोड़ा ध्यान लगा के पढ़ेंगे, एकाग्रित होकर पढ़ेंगे, दुनिया में और कहीं ध्यान नहीं लगाएंगे कि बाजू वाले के यहाँ क्या हो रहा है, बाजू वाला क्या कह रहा है, वो कहाँ जा रहे हैं, वो कहाँ गई, तो ये सब अगर ध्यान आप हटा के बिल्कुल किताब में ध्यान लगा के पढ़ेंगे तो ये समझने में आपको हार्डली 5 या 10 मिनट भी नहीं लगेंगे। आप इसे बिल्कुल अच्छी तरह से समझ जाएंगे और आपको जीवन भर ये याद रहेगा। तो आई थिंक दिस आर द बेसिक रूल्स दैट वी नीड टू नो बिफोर we need to know that how the images will be formed when the object is kept at different places. Okay, at different places. Okay, so next we will study about the formation of image on a concave mirror. Okay, I think so. Next we will be studying about formation of image on a concave mirror. Till here, I think everything is very much fine to all. So kindly, whatever I have taught you in this online classes, kindly go through it. Kindly also go through your NCERT book. This will be more than enough for you to understand things very much clearly, crystal clear. Thank you.